The project's located in central London in the Bloomsbury conservation area. The conservation area itself is characterised by traditional brick buildings with Portland stone pediments and detailing and string courses. The perforated panels on the facade serve an aesthetic purpose in terms of helping to blend the building into its wider historic context, but they've also got a very important functional purpose where they provide solar shading to the waiting areas behind and improve the thermal performance of the building.
The facade is made up of a combination of precast concrete, brick and aluminium curtain walling. So we've got 3 subcontractors working together to deliver this facade.
We're using construction adhesives rather than mortars to bond the bricks together. So it lets us achieve a high strength in perforated brickwork which would otherwise be very fragile. We had to go to the continent to find companies to manufacture the adhesives that we wanted. We used European structural engineers to prove it would work as well, because there's no experience of this sort of work in the UK.
I'm Swift Brickwork Supervisor, and what we're building here is new technology in the UK. We build perforated brickwork on the precast panels. We use tiles, tile adhesive, resin, pointing mortar, you name it. It's quite interesting to work with because, as you can see, you can achieve any shape or size you want to.
The adhesives that we use have a very, very high strength, but they can only work in a very thin joint. So we've put ceramic tiles, special ceramic that was made for us in this joint. So it's a very small joint, but there's a lot of technology crammed into that small joint.
So prior to the install on site, we created a mock-up panel at Tech Creek's factory up in Brig. That gave us the chance to demonstrate that all the component parts can be put together there.
So now we're in the Tech Creek glazing area. Behind us you'll see the UCLH 5 panels, which in this area here, segregated area for the glazing and the brickworks.
The benefits of this have been that we've been able to produce the panels ahead of time and deliver them to site just in time. We've been able to ensure a really high level of quality because we've been able to do all of our inspections ahead of them being delivered to the building. Producing the units in the factory environment, we're reducing the need to work from height.
It is unusual installation for us. The shape of the screen is rather bespoke. We got big glazing elements weighing almost 300 kilograms. And once the installation is finished, this will be brought to London on the lorries by Tech Creek, who's going to be hanging the finished element of unitized curtain wall on the building.
The end result of this is that we've reduced the programme from what would have been in the region of 40 weeks had we delivered it traditionally to 15 weeks.
We'll definitely use this in the future. This is the next step for brickwork. It lets architects come up with designs that were previously impossible to build.